Hi everybody! Today we're making our favorite spaghetti bolognese. So we'll start with 500 grams of beef. So we use the cheapest cut this time. And we cut it into cubes, slightly frozen. I froze it for about an hour. And then I just mince it up. That's how I like to do our beef, so that we don't get the yucky stuff in there. And then after that, I just put in all the seasoning. I'll have the recipe in comments for you to follow through. So next up here, I'm just making the noodles. I'm just following the instructions on the packet. So we'll just get that going and boiling. So this is the season near Christmas, and the story is we always love our spaghetti. We use this for all our potluck sessions, and we also use this when we invite our friends over and just throw in a salad and it's done. This is one of our favorite recipes to go to. As you can hear my voice today, I'm having quite a bad cough. So excuse me for that. So I've just put in the onion and gonna put in the garlic as well. So once that's done, I'll add in some mixed seasoning, and then after that put in some olive oil, and I'll go ahead and blitz it again. And I'll cook it for about 2 minutes. So once that's done, then I'll add in the Worcestershire sauce, a can of tomatoes, and tomato paste into the mixing bowl. And this is also the time that I'll be adding the mince. So the mince that we did earlier, so I've just put them in the fridge, and I'll take it out shortly and put it into the basket. Yes, and the secret ingredient here is the vegetable paste. So if you have the Thermomix basic book, you would have the recipe for the vegetable paste, and I really love it. I usually make 2 batches and I freeze it, and it lasts for a really long time. I think I have mine in the freezer for about 3 months now, and it still tastes awesome. So once we've gotten the mix in, we lift it out from the basket. And then we're going to try and break up the mince later to how chunky you want it, right? So this is really in your control. If you like it really chunky, then you don't have to break it up as much. But if you like it less chunky, then you've got to just break it up more. So after that, you will then put the basket back in, and now that you already have the can of tomato soup in there, it's going to stir nicely, and you will start to smell the aroma, because this is when it's actually like stewing your mince. So it's going to taste really authentic. You will smell the beef, you will smell all that tomato paste. And finally, we're just going to put that right back in. As you could see that when you were mincing it, you will see some reds, right? So once you put that in, it's going to cook for another 15 minutes and it's done. So I hope you enjoy this simple recipe. Merry Christmas and Happy New Year!